Remember how you were saying, Dan, once that doing something really dumb in a smart way is your core?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
Hello, friends. We're back after I was on vacation. And hopefully we'll find out who the murderer was today. So it's been a minute. Let's find out what Erin wrote in her diary.
Sure. Okay. Dear Diary, so I wouldn't want to build a summer home here or anything, but Nemesser is actually quite lovely. Or at least we met a number of people who are lovely, friends and acquaintances of dear departed Charlotte. We've been having chats with a number of folks to get a better understanding of what was happening in Charlotte's life just before her untimely end, and we now have two main suspects in her murder. One, Everard Duthbird III, a gross creep who was possibly obsessed with Charlotte and seems to have hurriedly vacated his room at the Bellerophon. We now have a spy on the inside, the barmaid, Neve, who will let us know if she sees him again. Two, Laurel Dagwood, captain of the Night Hag and childhood rival of the McDarrans. Rumor has it she has been angry with Charlotte and Dimity for how long it was taking them to complete her magical shocking net commission. So maybe maybe the sour grapes run deeper than that. We haven't had a chance to speak with her directly yet, but Shinobi and I have a bet going on just how involved she may be. So we'll have to see for ourselves soon. The folks we did speak to have been the kobolds in the market, who run a surprisingly good seafood jelly stand, the local smithy Ken Bo, who also stocked us up with some sweet new gear, and Madame Gigi, who runs the most reputable house of ill repute I've ever been in. Before we track down Captain Dagwood, though, I think Shinobi also wanted to get a beat on Captain Nathaniel Anbo, a close friend of Charlotte's. And then in the margins of my diary, I've written possibly a more serious love interest with little hearts around it. No matter what, though, we are closing in on Charlotte's killer. Justice for Mad Molly. But then I wrote like AME after Mad because I felt bad calling her Mad Molly in my diary. XOXOXO ready.
All right. So since Margaret and Megan were not here last week, I am going to give them a chance to get in on the bet that was made. So the bet that was made, both Madame Gigi and Red Aaron believe that Everard is the murderer. Shinobi believes that Everard is a red herring. And Nicole believes that Neve did it. LOLOL. The LOLOL was written by me in the side of the card. That
Stop it. Go away.
Well, I wrote out last week what the answer is of who did what on here, and I will reveal it once.
You're gonna pull it out like an envelope at an award show.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, here's what happened.
La La Land.
Dun, dun,
oh wait,
dun.
no.
Can we not talk about La La Land? Dear
All
God.
right, so the buy-in is 10 gold.
Oh,
So
yeah, no, can I do 2 buy-ins? So I do 1 buy-in with Nicole for shits and giggles, and then 1 buy-in with Shinobi because...
sorry, Nicole didn't actually buy in. She just...
Oh, okay.
was like,
Made a pronouncement.
Buy-in. I really want that to be the answer, but if I'm right, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. But I would probably buy in with actually Shinobi.
That's where I would buy in.
Okay, so I'm going to add Rave and Wisteria are on Team Red Herring, and then Margaret.
Oh yeah, no, I'm on Team Red Herring.
Okay. Team Red Herring. Okay. All right, so now everyone is in on the bet. we can actually start.
Let's do it.
All right, so you all did excellent detective work last week, and you are, at least from, I actually looked at the last YouTube video so that I could remember exactly where we left off. You had all decided to go talk to Captain Nathaniel Anbo. He is the captain of the Rum Runner, and they are in the tower near the graveyard, is where the Rum Runners basically live, question mark? I don't know if live's exactly the right word there, like, you know.
Reside.
Base of
reside.
operations,
There
not
you
on
go.
the boat. Yeah.
Yeah. It's their, you know, little club, basically, when they're not on the ship.
They chill.
Yeah. So, yes, that is where you're going to go. And then I do need to do one thing before I do it.
Going need doo-doo.
Marty, I'm really glad that in this adult stream with other adults that we made this joke.
All
You're
right, for
welcome.
that, Marty, please roll a d6.
Are you just joining us, Margaret?
Wait.
Marty's
Whoa.
been making these jokes the whole time.
No, well, the joke was more so I've been in a stream with nothing but children for a while, and I'm really excited to have sex jokes instead of just poop jokes, but that's
Nope.
okay.
Oh, all
Fine.
right. Okay. Good
So
to
this
know.
wasn't a punishment roll that Marty had to do?
We'll find out. All right. So, you all head towards the graveyard tower. You know where it is because it's next to the graveyard. Just for those who need to see, it is right here. So as you approach this tower, you see it's like old and derelict, but they've like been shoring it up. They're making it livable and usable, so like you can see a lot of like DIY home improvements that like look DIY and home, you know, improvements, but they're doing their best.
The important thing is that they're trying.
Yeah. So there is one door that's the entrance. There are 3 pirates at the entrance. 2 are like average build and they look like super dexterous, very lanky kind of limbs. And then there is one just real big bruiser. And you get the impression that he's probably the one that's like really guarding the door. And they are sharing a bottle of liquid between them, you know, like you can do in a pre-pandemic world. You can presume that it's maybe ale or rum or some other kind of alcohol. But they seem to be just sort of like pretty casual. They're not like, you know, halt, who goes there? They're just watching the door. So, yeah, that's what you see when you approach the tower.
Was that a sideways whoop or a...
Yeah, it's probably the UPS person. She knows the sound of their truck.
That's really cute of her.
She's
Ditched me. So
she's inside, so it's fine.
That's cute though.
oh, sorry.
Oh, sideways. You see.
Okay, hold on.
Coming from inside the tower, guys.
Sideways. Take a chill.
Oh
He's like, no,
What are you
me now.
doing?
And Felicia loses her mind over
Very
here.
rude.
Yeah, when you were like, no, get away, I was like, is it Diego or Felicia that's causing you problems?
Alfie's on the desk and Felicia's circling and crying.
I do not know what she was barking at, but she was barking at something.
Cute.
Okie dokie. Always interrupted by animals. Okay. So yes, what are you going to do? You're here. What's the plan?
Is this strictly attended or resided by the rum runners? Like, do we know that? Or is it okay?
Yes, it is just the rum runners. I'm pretty sure that's what Madame Gigi told you. Like, that's their spot.
Okay. I was sure if it was like a general hostel, if it's specifically for their crew.
Yeah, it's specifically for them.
And it's just us, right? Nobody else from Molly's crew is with us?
Nope, it's just you guys.
I guess we should just walk up and start a conversation.
I had to do it
Now
last
I
time.
understand.
Someone else's turn.
Now I understand what Pippi meowing must sound like to all of you, and it's
Here's Felicia losing her mind. I don't know what reason. You've been fed. Go away. Oh, there's an alley.
I thought that was
Oh,
Pippi. Oh my goodness.
Aww.
Kitten.
Kitty cat.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Pippi
Colleen,
is...
can I magically manifest as a tabaxi? We need more tabaxi in our group.
Oh, well, maybe you will run into one.
Maybe Anbo is a tabaxi.
Now,
Okay.
Ambo's middle name is Spinkles, right?
Ambo, I will say Ambo is not a tabaxi. However, I have written a tabaxi that you may run into.
Ooh.
Someone roll the
What did I
dice
do?
and some kitty pets.
I like how
Okay.
it seems like Alfie's a ventriloquist because Felicia's crying in the background and Alfie's just nonchalantly hanging here. I guess I'll walk up to the beefier looking dude. Yeah, I think I'll just be straightforward and just be like, hey, we're looking to speak with Captain Ambo. Is he available?
What about?
We are trying to determine the whereabouts of Charlotte.
You don't know where Charlotte is?
Well, we're trying. It's more so we're looking for Everard and his association with Charlotte. We have some words to have with him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like, take a minute. So, like, with the mention of Everard and the discussion about Charlotte, they're all like focused, like, okay, mm-hmm. And one of the skinnier ones takes you, like, he's like, come on, and you go in, and you can see that there are other pirates just kind of milling about, doing their thing, playing cards, you know. You can see beds and chests as you were going up these spiral staircases to the top floor. And there's a landing and a door. And the pirate who took you up knocks on the door. And he's like, Captain, there's some folks here that want to talk to you about Lady Charlotte. And you hear someone just nearly fall over themselves, get to the door, open it up, and you see a man who is clearly a mess. Like, he's 5'10", he's got shoulder-ish length hair that is a mess. His face is puffy from crying. His one eye you can see is like red. He's got an eye patch. That's why you only see one. And who, in marching order, who would be following the pirate up? Who would be first?
I'd say probably me since I was.
I was gonna presume you, but I didn't want to. I wanted to ask first. So he grabs Shinobi by the shoulders and he's like, "What do you know about Charlotte?"
I'm not equipped to deal with distraught people typically, but I'm just gonna be like, what do you know about Everard?
What does any of this have to do with Everard?
He's missing, and we want to ask him what he might know. We right now have 2 leads. You know, we're working with Molly, and we're trying to figure out, making sure everyone's accounted for. And Everard and Captain Laurel are the last 2 that we're trying to place and try to determine their involvement.
little creep. I knew she was in danger. I knew she was in danger. Charlotte had asked if Dimity and she could stay here with us in the tower because she had, received those threats and she was jumped. And I was sick to my stomach about it. And I said, obviously, of course, and she told Dimity to go into hiding. And then once she got settled, they were going to come here. And she needed to get one of their projects back from Everard. And then the next day I go over there and she's fucking dead.
Not just dead. Not mostly dead. Fucking dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
How or was that just
Taking
a
you love to
response
the
Colleen's
grave.
description?
He's gonna look at you and be like completely offended.
Sorry. I've been thinking about The Princess Bride, so I just quoted Billy Crystal without thinking, which I assure you is not a common occurrence with Margaret.
In character for Titanium, though.
Like,
I hate that you're right, though.
So he's gonna be like, I know that, Laurel was mad that they were taking too long on, or her opinion, taking too long for them making that stupid net. But I don't think, it would have been anything more. I mean, she and the McDarens have been feuding for, ever. But that was Laurel and Molly. That had nothing to do with Charlotte. I mean, Dagwood's got a chip on her shoulder and she's impatient, but I don't know, maybe it was more. But Everard is a creep. He's an absolute creep. And I know he was trying to woo her, and obviously so was I, but Charlotte has actually gone on dates with me. And we were getting somewhere. And he just is shutting down. So get questions in while you can.
I've been like Aaron the player has been like, yeah, murder mystery. And Red Aaron's been on the hunt, but now confronted with this guy, I am sympathy crying. I have never felt so bad about Charlotte until just now.
Meanwhile, Shinobi's just like, this is not useful information.
Meanwhile, Rave Royale is just sitting on a barrel, just being like, yeah, getting some hot goss here. All right.
Margaret the person wants to smack both of you on the back of the head, but Titanium is just listening that's a very brutal experience and I'm sorry you went through it.
It's gonna be like, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I'm gonna ask him, do you know of any places that Everard would go? We checked the hostel and he hasn't been seen there for a day or so. We haven't been able to find any tracks of him otherwise.
So you've checked the Bellerophon. Where else? And he's clearly thinking, and you hear knock at a door, and the door just opens up. The person did not wait, and you see an out of breath Yuan. And Everard's been spotted. He's just Everard's been spotted. Neve saw him. She went to the ship. Yeah, Molly, find you all. Northwest Tower. She takes a minute. And you can thank Marty for that role, by the way.
Ooh.
That was the odds were, I rolled an even, but I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's have Marty see if Neve comes through. Guess who came through? Neve came through. So yeah, Yuan's here now. Everard has been spotted.
And they said at the Northwest Tower? That
Northwest
was
Tower.
where the spotting occurred?
Yes, that would be
This one?
this and guy right over here.
Okay.
Let's go!
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. There's no reason for us
Yeah.
to wait around, right? Like, we're not emotional support for this guy. We are definitely emotional support
He's
for
gonna
this
be
guy.
like, wait. I and some of my men will come with you.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we'll take it.
he
Just-
grabs.
Okay.
What? Go ahead.
Nothing. No, it's okay.
Oh, he grabs a couple guys. He like hurriedly throws on, better clothes and stuff, like as he's walking out the door. And as you make your way from here to there, you pass by Kenbo's forge, and his daughter Palm, like, grabs you. It's like she like waves you down, like.
I walk over.
So, she tells you that Neve came by and told her and Jisoo to watch the tower. And she has been the entire time, like after Neve walked off. And she says that, where am I? No one has come or gone since Everard went in there. The guards have not moved. There are window slits all around the tower, so they don't know how many or how few people are in the building. But there's been no movement whatsoever since he went in there.
And I'm sorry, you said there were guards on the outside?
There are 2 guards. And since you're fairly close, you're just at the other end of the block, you can see that this, like the Rum Runners, this tower is into some disrepair, but unlike the Rum Runners, it has not really been repaired. There's chipped bricks, missing bits of masonry, but there are definitely 2 guards standing there. They're both, they both seem like dudes from where you are standing, but you can see them.
Okay.
Are you talking, Dan?
No,
I see your mouth move. No, okay. It's like I see your mouth moving, but nothing's coming out.
I'm just singing I'm a dude.
Nice.
So there are only arrow slots in the tower that we can see, no larger windows far higher up or anything like that?
Correct.
How tall is it?
It is 3 stories. It's essentially the exact same tower as the. Oh right, I made a map. Hold on. I'm moving the players. Remember how I said I made a really rudimentary map?
No, I like it. You can see the energy you made it with. The speed of the line work is just so.
I've always wanted to
Layers
play on
upon
Iron Man
layers.
Dark Reactor. I'm
It
pretty
is.
stoked.
It is pretty much the exact same tower as the Rum Runners. It's just a little jacked up. That's all. So you've been in the Rum Runner. It's the same building. So the bones are the same.
This is a tower made of bones? Titanium thinks this is awesome!
So should we just
All right.
like bust in there?
And I'm
Or-
fighting the urge
or-
to say something about Bone Tower.
Hey.
All right.
I'm
What would you like to do? You've got 2 guards and a tower.
So for the sake of
no
reference,
one's gonna-
is this the outside? This is the bottom floor?
Yes, that's the bottom floor.
how would you guys feel? I'm talking right now in meta context, but how would you feel about having titanium try and bully their way inside, rather than a full-on attack? You know, use that intimidation roll rather than alert everybody. You know, but I have to come up with a reasonable grift on why they get in there, and I think between the, having not been here for a while and also I'm stupid, I don't have any ideas for a good grift.
How would you feel about a wheelbarrow, a Holocaust cloak, some fire?
Still on Princess Bride, aren't you?
Titanium in the wheelbarrow.
So I don't think titanium actually needs a Holocaust cloak, TBH. I think a regular cloak and then setting her on fire will be fine.
Oh,
She's fine. She's flame resistant. She'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm flame resistant, but we also have
Time out.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'm not mishearing this. Are you calling it a Holocaust cloak?
What do you think it is?
This is a term I've never heard before, by the way.
Really?
I don't know what the heck
Me
you're talking
neither.
about.
Yeah. I'm like, really? In this day and age,
That's
D&D
what
didn't-
they in Princess Bride. That's what they reference it as.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't
Oh, were you
remember
not
that line
kidding
from
that this was a
Princess
Princess Bride?
Yeah, this is a Princess Bride reference.
Bride. I did
It's been
not
a fucking
recognize
minute
that
since I've watched
specific
the Princess
reference.
Bride,
to
I'm
the Princess
sorry.
Bride. I did not recognize that specific. I thought you guys were referring to something in D&D, and it was like Wizards of the Coast. They'd
They
gone
called it
back
that?
and changed that.
Yeah.
Nope, we were making a reference.
It's a scene where they're kind of Trojan horsing in with Andre the Giant.
I do remember that scene. I just don't remember it being called a Holocaust cloak, and I was like, what?
It's what it's called. But yes, I can see how that would be.
Yeah. I mean, a movie from 1987. I don't know how it's going to fly in 2021. Anyway,
yes,
back as you were.
Apparently, it translates as fireproof cloak. The etymology of Holocaust is to burn entirely, and it's sort of like how flammable and inflammable. Well, it's like kind of this is the opposite, where instead of being burning entirely, it's fireproof. That's what a Holocaust cloak is.
Dan, I was trying to figure out the best time to say this, but I think now, because we're slightly derailed, is a good time. There's a lot of feedback from your microphone, like some digital noise going on.
I can't hear any of it.
I can
Now
hear
that you
it, but
mention
it's not.
It's not making you unlistenable or anything.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah, it's just I'm hearing like that sort of fuzzy whine.
I wonder if there's a loose connection somewhere.
Yeah. Not to make you go totally aggro on trying to fix your microphone, but I thought I would say something because I know you have quite the impressive setup there. This is a guy who's currently not using his good microphone and just relying on his webcam to capture his random guttural noises.
What a filthy casual. Dear God.
Yeah.
All right.
What a plebe.
Hey, real quick, I
gotta
too-
get good real fast.
I too am using a webcam microphone, and if you want to call me a bloody plebe, would you like to pay for my new microphone so I won't be a weeb
If you'd like,
A weeb.
when I get my new microphone, you can have my snowball.
Oh,
If that's a good exchange. I was planning on getting a new one.
Actually, I genuinely do need a microphone, so I'm happy to take recs from people. I've gotten a bunch of recs from podcasting friends and stuff, but I'm happy to take recommendations from anybody who knows more than I do about microphones, which is pretty much
This is a really good and expensive option that has lasted me for years.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
Cool.
the blue microphones are all pretty much stellar.
Yeah, I have a Yeti Blue. I like it a lot.
When I bother to actually pull mine out for this, it's a Yeti. So.
That's what I used when I used John's computer. That's what I used for my microphone. With my little dude. Okay. So we were discussing. You all were discussing your plans
Captain
to
Ambo.
enter said tower.
Gotta come in busting doors, like Aaron said.
Is there some kind of dread pirate that all other pirates are scared of? I asked this of Captain Ambo.
First name.
Oh yeah, Captain Amber would in fact know. No, that's legit. Okay, hold on. So the current pirate king is Captain Two-Eyed Mavis Modiford.
Two-Eyed Mavis Modiford?
Mm-hmm. And she is the captain of the Admiral Crustacean.
I love that.
I love that name.
I love that name. This is wonderful.
The Admiral Crustacean?
Yep, that's her ship.
It sounds like
She
that
is
could be,
she is the Pirate King, so just Pirate King Two-Eyed Mavis is how he will respond.
dope.
I love it.
So yes, that is who. Well, okay, that's who the pirates like. Mad Molly, and like most of the ones that like follow a code. There are a number of pirates on Nemesser that'd be like whatever. But they don't follow the pirate code, and they're more like mercenaries.
So you're saying they don't have standards.
Correct. Captain Anbo, while however, it is like no, yeah. The Pirate King is Two-Eyed Mavis. And she is the terror of the sea, and that's why she's the Pirate King. Even Mad Molly would be like, no, we're deferential. Because she's not dumb. So, yes, that answers your question.
So would it be hard to disguise ourselves as that person?
Yes, because I think you'd need to know what they look like.
A lot of us have two eyes.
Yes.
I also kept forgetting that I have disguise self.
But you don't know what she looks like.
Not yet.
You have to-
But I can sneaky beaky. I'll
So-
turn myself into a little lizard, and I'll sneak in and just watch through her window.
My first question.
She's not here. Yeah.
My first question is there any? I mean, obviously not like a uniform, but like, are there colors? Are there patterns? Are there ways to distinguish people from different crews? Like, do the rum runners wear like a certain sash or a color? Like, that way people can identify who they run with, or is it just kind of everyone looks piratey?
I'm gonna say like the Black Network, it's tattoos.
Okay.
And I am making this up on the fly because I didn't think about it. I'm going to say that all of the rum runners have bottle of rum tattoos, like with the 3X on it.
Oh, I love that. For an on-the-fly decision, that's a wonderful one.
I'm gonna say the Storm Maidens have like the legit Storm Maiden because she was a person, so like a Sailor Jerry kind of lady, but the Storm Maiden. And the Night Hags have a Night Hag tattooed on them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that that the Admiral Crustacean has like a little crab with a crown on it.
Yeah.
So
win.
I'm basically trying to see if there's any way we can identify what crew these two guards are going with, which it doesn't sound like they'd immediately be obvious.
So you'd have to get closer, but yeah, it wouldn't be immediately obvious from where you were to see if they had any tattoos.
So my follow-up question to the crew then, this is in character. Is there a reason we're trying for deception, or with the speed at which we've been trying to pursue Everard, we should just go in? It's two of them versus how many of us, and then just kind of track, like, we know that he's here.
Like, I guess the only thing that oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, the only reason that I was like, the only reason Titanium didn't rush in was because I was off shopping and don't really know if the nuance of the whole situation. Like, if I'm going to go in hot, will it be a powder keg? Will we cause more problems or something like that? I am more than happy to just bust ass and go in for everybody. I can take these guys easy.
So remember this is a lawless situation. So any street brawls, it's like, all right, whatever. So that's not gonna like bring any heat on you. This is just because Margaret and Megan haven't been here, catching you all up. You did. I feel like I gave you. Oh, you got a flower crown.
I got a flower crown.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You got a flower. I'm just going back
crown
to what you all did as meat puppets.
Yeah, I got you guys lost with me for like how many hours?
Oh,
we got lost for like 3 hours or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
3
Oh yeah,
hours.
wandering through the market.
Yeah, you got lost for 3 hours. But you guys went shopping, you got some food and stuff, so you had a good time. So when you did say you were shopping, you were in fact shopping, Margaret. And then you all met these 3 kobolds, and they're goofballs.
They're the murderers.
And then you went around and talked to like all the other people. So this is, and Neve thought Everard was a creep and was like, I will totally narc on him as soon as I spot him, and which she did. Yeah.
So I guess the only thing that I was worried about was maybe if there was like underground tunnels that are like escape routes out of this tower, and if we make too much noise and Everard gets alerted, that we would miss him again. Captain Ambo, are there secret tunnels under your tower?
I mean, there are caverns, but I mean, I don't think there's a way to get from the tunnel, like the tunnel caverns, to the buildings.
So my thought process is, even if there is a way, the tower's only 3 stories. Like, there's only, at least from the exterior, one way out. So even if there isn't access to the tunnels, we know where he'd go, so we can continue pursuit.
Yeah, there is only one way out. It's just one door in the front, and it's 3 stories.
Right. So like, if we can clear the building and then go, if there is access to the caverns for some reason, we just pursue him down there. You know, like we know at least the general idea of where he is, as opposed to potentially losing him again.
Right.
Also, Pum or Jisoo would have seen him fly off if he had left from the roof.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Red Aaron's pretty convinced that he can tell when we're coming anyway, because he's got that orb. So we can get inside. However,
he
you guys
does have
want
a
to get
divination
inside.
orb. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Titanium, did you just want to try to scare them off? Is that what you were saying?
I think that it would be like a faster thing would just be an intimidation roll, and if that fails, I can just attack them. But I am more than fine with just rolling an intimidation roll, but I also would need to ask your guys' advice on a good grift, because frankly I can't think of one, and I don't feel like just grunting at them until they go away.
I don't think it needs to be a full grift. I think it's just we're rolling with Mad Molly, and
yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Yeah, maybe it's like I roll with Mad Molly, and then I like summon an after image of like using thaumaturgy. I've never been able to find a good use for thaumaturgy. Use thaumaturgy, and make like a Storm Maiden visage appear over me, where it's like, we're with Mad Molly, get out of the way,
Megan.
Pretend like we really, really, really have to use the bathroom, and just run in. I'm just saying.
And the guy's like, okay, this is a one-time exception, but you gotta be out in 5 minutes. And then, like 2 hours later...
We'll do this.
The preview is for patrons only.
I have to pay, like, I'm not gonna be outside. No, look at me. No.
All right, so you've discussed enough. What are you gonna do?
Rave, if you want to do the PP excuse, like...
Rave will
I
do
don't know
it.
if that'll get anybody else in there, but my idea will get rid of the guards. Your idea will get you in. And I don't know about...
I don't think we can get the whole party in.
Yeah.
I can make it believable.
Oh, okay. So I got kind of a combination of the two. Rave, polymorph into a small flying creature or a small crawling creature, and make your way in through one of the arrow slits, just to get recon. I still think we should go in forcefully, but at least if he's escaping through some means or hiding out somewhere, she has eyes on side, so we can kind of reconnect inside.
So
Which-
for Ray, for Megan knowledge, what does the person I'm looking like Everard look like?
He is a very attractive man. He's a human. I think I aged him at like late 20s.
Can you say he kind of looked like Loki?
Yeah,
Uh,
well,
just
slicked
the
dark
the
hair.
slicked hair. Yeah, just the slicked
Yeah,
hair.
the slicked back hair.
Not
yeah, he
Tom
doesn't-
Hiddleston, but like Loki.
Yeah, it's just that Loki slicked back black hair.
I got you.
And like he's very fancily dressed. Things you missed: he is the disowned son of a duke, and
I think you described him as like one of those like uptown guys that's like comes from upper class, but he's trying to act hard. So like he's coming to the
Yeah.
pirate island,
Yep,
trying to be
uh-huh.
harder than he actually is.
So what you're saying is, go forth, Megan, and find the handsome, tormented, attractive man, and find
Oh,
out.
he is a creeper. Like,
Oh, is he?
super
Yeah.
creeper.
No, everybody knows he's a
Okay.
creeper.
So like slightly stepped up, Grima Wormtongue got a glow up. Okay.
yes,
That's a good way to
Yes.
put it.
you hit it on the nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grima Wormtongue glow up. Okay. I will happily transform into a thing. Rave is going to. Sticky notes. They're great.
Ooh.
The tabs. Oh, yes, the tabs.
Are great. Boop, 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 boop. Would you recommend I do flying or something that can just climb? Because I will happily
So-
turn into.
The arrow slits are on the second floor.
Okay.
Mm. It would be cool if you could make it back down and just open the door from the inside.
I'll turn into a little bat.
All right. So, while Rave turns into a little bat, what are the rest of you going to do while Rave is being a bat?
Bat rodeo.
I'm going to go up to those guys and do exactly what I said I would. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy. I'm going to summon an after image of Storm Maiden's Revenge. Actually, no, I know, I have a better idea. No, I'll do the Storm Maiden's Revenge. And I'm going to roll for intimidation and just say, step aside. It's been a minute. Step aside. We're with Mad Molly.
All right. So, I'm going to do this first. So, Megan, Rave flies in like a little tiny cute bat into
I'm
the
a very
second
puffy bat.
the
I'm a
second
very-
floor, a little fluffy bat. You fly into the second floor, which is here. There is like a nothing. There is no one. There is nothing except a ladder and a trapdoor. And then we're going to jump, unless you want to fly down to the first floor, which you can. But there's no way to get up to the third floor from here except from that trapdoor.
Okay. I'll just fly and look around. I guess.
Okay. So, ba-doop. All right, Titanium. Before you go off, Captain Ambo is going to be like, all right, cool plan. Once you all are in, we will make a perimeter. No one gets out. Unless it's obviously you guys. So we will cover all the exits.
Cool.
All right, so, Titanium, you run up and you're scary while running up. Like if you're coming full speed at someone and as Titanium, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a little scary, right?
No, I'm pretty much just marching. I look like I have a purpose, and I look like I'm not to be fucked with. and I'm going to use thaumaturgy, that and kind of like in time with each step, the image of this scorpion becomes more and more apparent, hovering above me.
All right, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Cool.
Oh, heads up, Colleen.
Yes.
I'd like to also stipulate that I'm making a point of also using blind sight when I'm looking.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, they don't move and they don't make a reaction.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit one of them with my great axe.
Okay.
Oh, actually, another quick question. Last session, did we heal at all? Did we take any
Yes.
rest? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
I think so.
We had a long rest in Dimity's underground thing before we started interviewing
Yes.
people.
So
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to full HP. That's all I needed to know.
yes.
Cool. Yeah. No, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna go for one of them with. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go for both of them with my great axe. One slash for each of them.
Sure.
Good God.
Your axe literally just goes straight through them. And
Hmm.
Titanium is like, what?
Yeah. Probably what happens is like I get thrown off balance and kind of like fall over like what the fuck.
Yep.
You know?
And they just sort of shimmer back into place.
I look back at everybody and then I bust in.
The door is locked.
I look back
So-
at everybody and then I attempt to bust in.
There you go. You like run up against the door and it's like twink, and you're like, shoot.
Can we what's the door made of?
It is made of wood with iron bars across. And I'm gonna say that did Titanium like shoulder into the door?
I think that after I got like I did swing, then look startled, pick up the axe and like walk towards it like attempt to shove it open with just one arm, and then get met with the resistance, and then just look back pathetically at everybody like oh.
Yeah, so it's a pretty sturdy door. It's got iron bars across the side, like bands, not bars, iron bands across the wood. But it is a wood door.
Rave, let us in! These guards are fake! Knock, knock.
You're gonna see like maybe like a little like white little like Honduran like white bat like little poof out of like the little slit just like pop out.
But yeah, and Rave, if you flew down and were flying around, there is no one on the first floor either. There is a little table, there's a little bedroll, and there's a backpack. That's all
You
that's there.
said that there's a trap door that leads upwards.
Yes, on the second floor there's a trapdoor. But on the bottom, that's all it is. Bedroll, backpack, and a little table. And then some barrels of like foodstuffs, various items. But you as a bat would not know that unless you unbatted. But yes, you would hear someone knocking.
Okay. I'll go ahead and is there any more like aerial like slits that are higher up? Like
Nope.
on the outside of it? Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll poof out and I'll open the door and let people in.
Okay, so you guys are in. And now everybody sees that there is a bedroll, a backpack, a little table, and a stair with no people in sight.
I would like to explore the backpack.
Okay, go ahead.
Should I?
No, I'm just gonna tell you it. So there is very fancy clothes in there. There's I'm gonna say a sack of like I don't know 200 gold. That seems like a normal amount for a rich guy to carry on himself, right?
Can I take that from him?
Yeah, he's got fancy clothes. Like a travel cloak, just like someone's I'm leaving backpack.
Cool. Took that money, everybody. So split it. Anyways.
Can I investigate to see if anyone's actually been here recently. Like, I don't know how dirty it is in here, how much like, but obviously his stuff is here more recently. But if the sighting was a valid sighting, given that we ran into an illusions outside.
Sure. There is no dust covering the bedroller backpack. It seems like someone's been using it. There's no dust on the table. It does only seem like one person has sat there, though. You see like one flagon, and no dust about. I will say that the barrels do look dusty.
The ones over, is it these barrels over here?
Yeah, there's the round things.
Okay.
My hastily drawn map.
I want to go upstairs though.
Okay. Like Grave on the second floor, you see nothing. But there is that trapdoor with the ladder.
I'm gonna go up the ladder and try to open the trapdoor.
The trapdoor is not locked. You can open it. It's a little heavy, but you know, with a push, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead
I'm
and
following up.
I'm not gonna like throw it open. I'm just gonna kind of like pop it up a little bit and peek around.
Okay, so looking through, you see a large open room. The center like support structure that has like the stair going around it is not there. It's just flat open room. You can see that there are bookshelves. All like from the bit that you can see, there are bookshelves aligning each wall, and they're like inset into the stone. And they're like grooves in separating them out, so it kind of looks like super fancy stone bookshelf, like very posh. And let's see, you can see that there is another. So if you're just opening it like that, you could see that there's looks like possibly a second bit to this room. That's what this is. There's like a little walkway separating a little part above. But that's what you can see if you're just... but you don't see anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll perception real quick, just to kind of
Sure.
hear and or see.
Okay. In this area, you see nobody, nothing. You don't hear anything. So, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop the hatch open and climb my way up.
Alright. So, again, you saw, the entire circular room has those bookshelves all along the walls, which is this little area here with grooves in between each. When you look up, you notice that some of the roof is open. It's not a large amount of roof, it's just a little bit open so you can see the sky. You as a wizard are like, I bet that's for some magic shit. And then there is a walk, like a little walkway around, and you can see that there's another level of bookshelves. And then there is also a walkway. So like if you're being lazy and didn't want to walk all the way around the walkway, you could just walk across. And then when you look up, like looking around, there's no discernible way to really get up there. But when you look up, there is a like big thick rope. There's a big knot on the bottom and a big knot on the top there, and there's more rope that goes into a little hole on the walkway, and that is what you see in there. So if you all are going in, place yourself on this floor. You can be in this area. I just copy and pasted these things, so just pretend that this is a cool design on the floor.
The map is having issues with the lining, so just ignore the grid, basically.
Yeah.
Put yourself where you fit.
I would make yourselves, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Why am I doing it this way? There's an easier way to do that.
It won't let me put myself on the map. So I don't.
Yeah, I'm having a similar issue.
Are you trying to pull your icon or your actual copy name?
I'm
It should
trying
be-
to pull my icon.
The name. Do the name instead.
Oh. That's weird.
Okay, so imagine yourselves as a little bit bigger than you are. I didn't, again, this was hastily done. So Marty, you see how you're in this like 4x4 square?
Should it
Imagine
be twice as big or something like that?
Imagine that, yeah, you're a little bit bigger than you are. So you should take up that 4x4 square as a singular person.
Gotcha.
All right, so here you are in this big old room. Again, there is not a whole lot there.
Hey, Titanium. Can you? I don't know if this even counts, but can you sense evil people?
All right, so you're all in there now.
You're on mute if you're trying to respond.
Margaret saying
Margaret
something?
was trying to talk.
But so before you go that far, it looks like everyone is in the room now. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So once the last person came in the room.
Oh, real quick, are Captain Invo and his men with us?
No, they are outside. They are patrolling the outside. So if he gets like the jump on you and tries to run away,
Gotcha.
they'll catch him.
Okay.
Okay. So once the last person comes in, the you hear this like very ominous mechanical click sound come from the trapdoor. And now you can say whatever you were gonna say, Aaron.
I can't hear Margaret. I feel like she's trying to respond, but she might be fixing her mic right now.
Yeah, she said her mic is broke.
Oh no!
Do you have like little earphone kind? No.
Yeah, it looks like she exited and restarted because all the cameras are like this.
Well, we could take a couple minute break and figure this out, and
I mean, I could use the restroom.
yeah, let's do that.
Let's take a break. Margaret, you want to try doing the old reboot of your personal computer? Unless that'll screw up your life forever, Dan.
No, it's fine.
In other news, not related to anything at all,
Uh-oh.
there's a shirt on Etsy that says Pizza Slut, and it's the Pizza Hut logo.
Of course it is.
Oh my gosh. I wore
Great.
my I got a pineapple slut shirt that was from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that they wear in the episode, and I got to wear that today. So
Oh, that's exciting.
That reminds me of that.
All right, BRB.
Yes, same. BRB.
Saying, oh, I'm writing this in the chat so that people know what we're doing.
Yes. Good call.
Just as we're getting ready.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh wait,
So she's connecting the audio.
Can't hear her.
Nope.
No. Well, people who are rating us.
hello.
I feel like
We're having technical difficulties with one of our players.
Well-
It's a wonderful
I feel like when
time.
Aaron comes back, we should all pretend not to hear him.
We should. I don't know if we can do a poll, but we can ask everybody if they think we should hide from Erin when she gets back.
Wait.
We should all hide. So when Aaron comes back, it's like that scene in Wayne's World when Garth is left by himself.
This is fun. Not.
That's so sad. Like I can't remember what it was, what item they were asking about, but my father-in-law texted like all the siblings and was like, "Hey, does anybody need this?" And I was like, "I don't have a blank, let alone many to constitute." It was like it was a VHS player, and I was like, "I don't own a VHS,
right.
let alone multiple VHS to require a VHS player." And nobody else responded. I was like, "Does nobody get the reference?" And fortunately, my sister-in-law was like, "Yeah, Wayne's World." And my brother-in-law was like, "What?" It's like, when's the last time you saw that movie? It's like, doesn't matter. It's a classic scene.
I can answer that within the last 6 months. I've rewatched that movie because that is a consummate rewatch in my life.
It holds up then?
Unbelievably so. Yes.
I should revisit it, but yeah.
And unlike a lot of comedies I've revisited, not super problematic.
All right, Marty,
Nice.
I need you to like scoot yourself down 3 inches, and then Dan, I need you to scoot down 3 inches, and then I need Dan to talk and Marty to not talk.
This is really. I see what you're trying to do. Really,
Marty just raised
Go.
your
All right.
Marty, go up a
No,
little
too
bit
far,
higher.
Marty.
Marty, go up a little bit higher.
Go up a little bit higher.
Marty's not watching the stream.
Marty's
They're
not
not.
watching the stream.
Marty, you went too low.
Higher,
You went
Marty.
too low, Marty.
Marty, higher.
No, not the camera. You, like your head.
You literally you.
The
No,
top,
your
the top half of your head is going to be the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's even creepier. You're slowly rising.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
using the button on my desk to make this work.
All right, you're getting there. You're getting there.
A little bit more, Marty.
A little bit more.
Guys, maybe we should take this as a note that like this child shouldn't happen.
The
All
Marty
right,
Dan
stop,
child.
Stop,
I don't
stop,
like it.
Marty.
Yeah,
You have no nose, but that's okay. There you go.
There you go. We'll move this way. Welcome back, Aaron. If you're watching the stream, you'll see what Marty and I are trying to do.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Ah! Nicole can do
Oh,
it
look,
too.
and that works for Nicole and Dan too in the other
Mhm.
corner.
Yeah.
Do I need to move?
No,
Oh,
you're
that-
you're actually right. You're positioned in the right way.
We're reversing. There you go.
I don't know why I find this so
Content.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Margaret has not said anything. I'm assuming she's restarting her computer.
Megan,
Yes.
Monstera baby you gave me.
Yes.
Grew a full new leaf that is just as big as the other one. After a year, it has grown. I'm so excited.
Aww.
Okay, Aaron, your left arm, I think? Yes. Megan, your right arm. You can high five. Oh, I'm doing
Oh.
it the wrong way.
Yeah, my
Yep.
left arm.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, both left arms.
Why isn't mine doing anything?
No, other arm, Aaron.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's just way delayed.
Yeah.
No, this one.
Other arm. Yeah, that one.
My hand's
Oh my
waiting.
god, it's gonna take like 3
Don't leave
minutes.
me hanging, Aaron.
I'm so trying.
Aaron, you gotta back up. You gotta. Right
Aaron's
there.
leaving me hanging.
A little bit closer now, Aaron. A little
Aaron,
I'm
closer.
trying! It's got a big delay on it.
I
I'm
thought we
watching.
bonded over Ray Earth. Come on.
I'm watching it live, Aaron. Oh, Margaret's back.
Hello, Margaret.
It's gone.
It's his-
Right as it was about to happen.
Damn it!
Yay!
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 Made it back.
So sorry about that. This is just a routine thing that happens with my microphone. But unfortunately, it didn't fix as quickly as normal. Usually just going into Zoom and fussing with a particular setting fixes it, but no, I had to hard reboot this time. Give me a sec to log into Roll20, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
You should talk to somebody in our group about getting their mic.
Come with Zoom.
If only somebody in our group had offered you a mic.
I know, right?
Well, it's not going to instantaneously appear at your house tonight.
Yeah, and also I am looking into some mics that can also record like guitar and some other things for music production and stuff like that. So
I know some people do use the Snowball for that.
Really, that's good to know.
Yeah. I use a nice shotgun mic, Margaret.
All right. While you are setting up with Roll20, we're just gonna roll along.
Like Roll20, we're gonna roll along.
I'm gonna say
the trapdoor clicks, and what happens?
The trapdoor clicks ominously. Red Aaron tries to say something to Titanium, but Titanium's not paying attention because some wiring has gone off in her brain. And she needed to have her auditory stuff rebooted.
We'll say it was an ADD moment of just like, hell, what?
Yeah, you are like, this is weird. And as you find yourself, like, you know, looking around after you hear the click, you just hear, like, from out of the area on the walkway up at the top, you hear just this slow, condescending clapping. And he's like, congratulations, you've figured it out.
Oh, this is the foot guy. Is this the sexy creep?
You.
This is the sexy creep, isn't it?
Yeah, glow up Grima Wormtongue.
Too bad you're all gonna have to die now. And then I'm gonna go kill that Dimity bitch, and I'll leave this island forever.
Hey, dude, you suck. Can I roll for initiative right now? Can I cast Guiding Bolt right now?
Red Erin's like shocked and affronted, and her hands are also like reaching out towards Shinobi.
I realize I'm out 10 gold. I'm mad about it.
Yeah, but before, don't worry, Titanium, just have a second. I
just want to make very clear that I hate him and I wish he would die.
Do you see why Neve was so ready to sell him out?
He sucks.
So you see they, made this ingenious crystal ball. You know what I asked this morning? It said, are those idiots gonna find me and then fall right into my trap? And you know what it told me? It said, all signs point to yes. So why drag this out?
Got a magic 8-ball.
Yep.
They invented a magic 8-ball.
Maybe.
I love it.
Maybe.
But it actually works.
And you see him like make a pulling the lever motion, like right over this middle area, and you hear the like that like hydraulics sounds like, and the floor begins to slope on all sides, and you can see that it's going up those ridges that are in the walls, and you have no choice but you're sliding, because now a hole has opened about the size of the internal structure, and that's where you're going. So I would like you to roll a dex save, and depending on how you roll, you might be able to get off a spell or a shot.
What's the foot radius of everything going on right now?
This area here, that inner circle, is the size of the hole that you are falling in.
She's looking for the range of her spell, of her aura.
Exactly.
So, like, what's the footage?
So, 10 feet of me, so that sounds like certainly Shinobi.
Yeah, if he is like 10 feet up from you.
Oh, so that should be.
She's trying to see proximity for people to do the dex save, though, because we get bonuses to our saves.
Yeah, I am.
So, because you said the scale of the room isn't exactly right, so she's trying to figure out how big the room is across. Like, what's the diameter of the room?
So all we want to know is who's within 10 feet of me. That's all we need to know for.
So basically, have this. So it's about 40 feet across and not 80. So you definitely have Rave, Shinobi, and Wisteria are within 10 feet of you.
Cool. So you three get +3 to your dex save.
Cool. Pauline, may I use my inspiration for this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Marty's just out of range. Okay.
Well, if we're having it, though,
Do I have
he's within 10 feet of you.
Okay, so Rave
So Marty
is
should get it, too.
Mine is a 17 with the +3.
Oh, 17. Sorry. All right, 17. And then Wisteria is a 22.
+3?
Oh, so 25. Okay. And then Titanium, are you a 15 because of the...
It should be 15 because I don't have advantage on this roll at all.
Ooh. All right, Dan critted.
Yeah.
+3.
Dan's just like,
Should
That's
I roll
hilarious.
considering I'm right out of range, or should I not?
No, you're in range, Marty. Because we're having the distances, basically. So you're
Aaron
15
is
feet away.
14, and Marty...
Holy
Nice.
crap.
Yay!
All right.
Damn.
Let me write crit, and then Marty 3 crit. Okay, so this is how we're doing it. Rave. Everyone but Aaron made the save. So Rave and Titanium, you just fall, and we'll get to everything else later. You aren't able to get a shot off or a spell off or anything like that. Aaron, you are like, what? Did not expect it to happen, and you are just falling. However, Wisteria, Shinobi, and Marty are all able to get off a shot or a spell. But it has to be a cantrip, like something like at will. So if you have a thrown weapon, so Marty, you've got a crossbow or something like that. Yeah, you can easily just get off a shot as you're falling, and then we'll get the rest there. So let me see what I put his DC at. Right, okay. Or his AC at, excuse me.
So can you just describe the room one more time before we go forward? So like you're saying, so the floor is sloping now?
Yeah. So basically, it's cutting into pie crusts.
Okay.
So the floor is going up along these ridges and becoming pie slices.
So there's 8 of them then, yes. And
then it's opening up, and there's going down into the hollow area is where the points are. So you all are just sliding.
And then
towards the center.
Above us, so it's still the same room, but above us is this like circle with the circle with this like walkway in the middle. Like that's still the same room. That's just like
it's just
a catwalk.
It's just a catwalk about 10 feet up.
And that's where he is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he in the middle or is he?
He is in the middle. Yep.
Okay.
Are we rolling initiative before we shoot off, or?
Nope. You just get a shoot off as you go. So Nicole hits. Okay.
Go fuck himself.
That was actually a really good hit.
Yeah.
Marty does not hit.
So I'm gonna cast Misty Step. It's actually a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna teleport up into the catwalk.
Oh, all right. You're gonna be there by yourself.
That's fine.
Okay. We will come back to Shinobi. all of you, the rest of you, you fall those like 2 stories, and then you fall an additional and you hit like a slope, and you basically slide downward another 40 feet, and you are in a new area. And we're going to bring this over. And then, so Dan, you see that circle? That's the tower.
Mhm.
So this is, hold on. This is where they are right now in this little, so they would be right at the bottom of this space.
Yep.
So
Looks
you
entirely black to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It
fog
should.
of war. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna clear it up.
Yep, it should. So don't undo it yet.
Okay.
So you guys fall and yeah. All right. Well, Marty gets to do it. So whoever, basically, Aaron, because you failed, you land prone, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage. Titanium and Rave, you take 1 bludgeoning damage and are not prone. And then Wisteria, you take 1 bludgeoning damage and are not prone. Marty takes no damage and lands like Simone Biles, Legolas, like standing up. Ta-da!
I knew I was wearing my goat leotard today for a reason.
Oh, I want to draw it.
And the place that you land is very wet and very dark. So if you do not have dark vision, you should put on your goggles.
I put on my goggles.
Fancy
I'm
goggles!
like,
Yay!
whoa.
So let us undo that area.
Okay.
So that's the tower where you were, and you have fallen down this tunnel right there, and you have landed. This is actually the right.
Are we supposed to see it yet? Because I just see darkness.
So you could.
Maybe
They
move your
can
map
see.
to the upper left.
Yep. Move to the upper left.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they
Sorry,
can
sorry.
see to about this 45 feet area right here.
Sorry, do that again.
So,
Okay.
this like 50, where it's at 50 feet, you can see it. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. All right, so you all have landed in a cavern, with Marty landing like
Fucking champ.
an absolute champ. So in this cavern, you, with all of your dark vision, you can see that you are standing about calf level deep in water. And it's not still water, it's, moving. You hear trickling and dripping, and you hear a pretty steady sloshing. And there are 7 stalagmites in front of you that are the little circly dudes. And all you can see is that where I have these lines drawn is a slope up into another cavern. And that is what you can see in here. And I'm going to say... yeah, it's Aaron, you're not wearing shoes, right?
That is true. That is.
There are rocks, and you're not really sure, shells maybe, and other things in the water that you have landed in your butt. So you have a very good feel that there's debris in here. So that's where y'all are at. And the steady sloshing is pretty like a metronome almost, and yeah.
So Grave is gonna look at the party and be like, so, does anybody want to help Shinobi? I can dimension door up there, but I can only bring one person with me. And I feel bad about leaving Shinobi up there.
How far can you dimension door?
I can dimension door within 500 feet.
Okay, well, let's think about how we split up the party.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
We also have to think about footing and what kind of footing we would be able to create. Nicole and I could use our cool new pitchforks and stab them into the wall and stand there.
Alright, so remember in the other room, that walkway is very thin. So. And you'd also be leaving your other comrades here in this cavern.
But I wouldn't be leaving one person all by themselves then. Also.
I'm
Unless
happy
Shinobi
to
chooses to like jump in cannonball style.
I'm happy to stay and help guide people through if someone else wants to go help Shinobi. If
For
that...
all we know, we might just wind up right back down there, and you're gonna have to like constantly let us through, like we're going, like we're kids.
Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? Boop.
Like,
All right.
I definitely hate it and am scared down here. For what?
Oh.
I actually think. They might be pretty evenly matched, to be honest with you. Or not. Right. The reason I'm saying or not is because there are other things.
I can
Okay.
summon a friend if I need to.
You can summon a friend?
I have a summon elemental spell. I haven't gotten to use yet.
Oh, fun. I don't. Alright. Alright, so. Well, let's for the funsies, we're gonna flip back over to. Let's do a round of Shinobi and Everard.
Wizard duel.
So let's roll initiative.
Okay.
And what's initiative? +2. All right, you totally beat him. He is an 11. So let me do this for myself.
I'm
So
moving
that
my little character to the middle where we fell to the floor.
Okay.
Because I'm no longer on that walking area.
I'm on the walkway.
Okay.
I'm right there.
Dan, could you put a little wizard dude out?
Yes, sure.
Your fanciest wizard.
Fancy.
Your fanciest wizard, please.
He has.
No, that's
Da, da, da.
there we go. That's fancy.
Let's do this. I wonder what would happen if I do this. Interesting. Huh. I need to see if that would work. He doesn't have 42, just as a heads up.
Good to
I just wanted to see if actually rolling from here would do it. Guess what it did? Isn't that fun?
Nice.
All right, so go ahead and have Shinobi do his first attack.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw my. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Is my blade song an action or a bonus action? Why doesn't it tell me? I think it's a bonus action. I'm trying to figure out what my blade song is. I think it's a bonus action. It's gotta be. Yeah, I'm just drawing my blade. Okay, so activating my blade song. So up to my AC and does all those perks that are in the chat now. And I'm also going to go ahead and cast Summon Elemental.
It's a bonus action.
Thank you. And I'm going to cast Summon Elemental. I'm going to summon a... Let's do an air elemental.
Damn it! I wanted to set him on fire. He deserves it at this point, but Dan's probably doing something smart, so I won't question.
But so that's my action and my bonus action. I'm just gonna hold position here.
So he is going to summon, I'm sorry, Dan, his 2 stone golems.
Okay.
Wow, fancy.
And I'm trying to... I don't think that's just his bonus action. It's not a spell. He's just making them, like, get them, boys.
He's friends between a rock and a hard place.
Are they medium size or what size are they?
Oh, I didn't know he could do that too.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna.
When the DM says that.
It's gonna fuck your shit up, Dan.
That's
what I'm hearing.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this first round goes, and then we'll see what happens.
Remember how you were saying, Dan, once that doing something really dumb in a smart way is your core?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah.
For no.
Okay, he's going to.
Yeah, where are we throwing these stone dudes?
Oh,
Are they medium or are they larger than that?
Oh, golems. Right. They are large, and they're going to be at this end. Stupid thingy. This end, basically at either end of the walkway.
Okay. So they're going to be at disadvantage then because they have to squeeze onto the walkway, right?
What did you say?
Isn't the walkway like 5 feet wide?
Yes. They're more there to be intimidating and have other things that they can do that are ranged.
Okay.
But also, there's some but also. I'm excited that I forgot that he could do this. Let's go with how many spell slots do I have? Okay. Let's do... Let's just do lightning bolt. That makes sense. So I need the dex save. The DC is... Where are we? The DC is... What?
DC is what?
Oh, DC is 14. Sorry.
14.
The
Okay.
way that was written out was weird. So, dex save 14.
Alright, 1 second. So I have advantage on this.
Why? From the blade singing?
No, Robe of the Archmage. I have advantage on all spells.
Right.
All spells and magical attacks. Alright, so dex save.
Well, that's definitely a fail on your part.
Yep.
And that is 8d6.
Okay.
Alright. So we'll roll... So we'll do 5, and then we'll do 3.
So
So
29.
that's 29 damage.
Okay.
And But okay. All right. I think that's an actual action. So then we are going to say, okie dokie, action taken.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna move up to him essentially, and cast Vampiric Touch. So, bam.
Spell save DC is 17.
Yep.
What's this save?
The save is 17, and then it's gonna be 3d6 damage.
But what am I rolling?
Let's see. Oh wait, no. Make a melee spell attack. Just kidding. Sorry. I don't know why it's a spell save DC. It's a melee attack. Alright, so let me roll it like this. Cast it. There you go.
Yep.
A 20.
Alright, 9.
Alright.
Alright,
So then I heal for 4 damage. Or 4 HP.
Okay, so those are numbers.
Give me some of that health back.
Alright,
and now my air elemental gets, let's see, how many attacks does it get? Number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so it gets 2 attacks. So it's going to do a slam melee attack against him.
Okay.
Alright, so it is 20 plus 9. So the first hit.
Okay,
I'm just
that
gonna roll
hits.
both of the hits. Okay, so it's both of the hits.
They both hit.
Alright, and then 10 plus 4 plus this 4 plus 8. Okay. So that's the first hit, and that's the second hit. So 35 damage.
Alright. Okay. Well, he's really mad about that. So, he is going to... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's fine. He's going to summon a... There it is. He's going to summon a shadow demon.
Okay.
And he's going to summon said shadow demon directly behind you.
Okay.
And the shadow... I didn't roll the golems into the... I'm just going to roll for both of them. So they're on a 13, and then I'll roll for the shadow demon. And then after we do that, we will flip the script.
So that means that we're losing now, that we flip the script? Yeah, if we're flipping the script, does that mean he's now suddenly losing?
Maybe. Or maybe not. What is... Perception is +4. Oh, okay. So fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna flip the script because I have ideas.
Okay.
All right. Cave friends. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what the fuck can we do? So we are so definitely so far away that even if we shoot a ranged attack, it has no hope of accessing any players involved.
You are about 60 feet underground.
I mean,
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. We're not getting
like
up
I
there.
said, I can also bring someone up there.
But here's the thing about the dimension door. But also this is probably gonna motivate Rafe to summon the dimension door. I feel like it will basically be a portal situation where we're constantly going between the dimension door and out, just because I don't think we have a platform to land on.
So
There's the whole platform we're all standing on.
yeah,
Or
there's
I'm
a
on.
platform walk. Also, we would go through one way, and we could not go back.
The trap door thing is
It's
That's
two
the
level.
portal thing.
There's a catwalk, and then there's the below. With the floor below is gone, but the catwalk is where I and the golem and everybody else is standing right now.
I'm so sorry. I figured you were like hanging off of something or using some wizard shit. Okay, no, that was my bad. Okay.
But whoever wants to go with me, I can bring one person with me, one willing creature.
I am more than willing to go. However, I would be more than happy to discuss. Well, discuss more like, if someone's like, no, I have a better reason for me to go over you. I'd be willing to hear it.
Well, maybe we should do. What's your acrobatics like? Or what would it be like if we have to balance or, any of that?
So here's what I think is a good reason for Margaret in particular, or rather Titanium in particular, to be there. One of my other auras is Aura of Alacrity. Never mind, I was wrong. I thought that was the one that improved. Well, I still have something, but it only works for me. It's a selfish action. I have Peerless Athlete. I thought that was an aura, but it's actually a channel divinity skill. So never mind. What I was thinking was that my aura would enable people to have better acrobatics checks, therefore being helpful, but I can only do that to myself, so never mind.
Yeah, like
If
the
it
only
helps, Rave already, she has already +6 in acrobatics. So if you did go with Rave, you wouldn't have to worry about my acrobatics.
Also, at the very least, I also do have enhance ability. So if I don't go, I will pass enhance ability on dexterity, or I'll give Cat's Grace to anybody who wants to go and doesn't already have an insane.
Colleen, can we attempt to climb these walls?
Sure. So you mean to go back up?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could try.
Margaret,
You could try anything.
Long-range weapons?
What was that you said?
Do you have any long-range weapons or spells?
Yes, I do, but I don't think that they're 60 plus feet.
I think Nicole is questioning about once you're up on the catwalk, so you're not
what
stuck.
I would do. Yeah. So I have my trusty new trident, which is great, and I also have guiding bolt. And also I have plenty of buffs that I can cast on Dan. Like, certainly I would give Dan, where is it? Shield of Faith to give you more AC. So you basically just really truly can never get hit.
I'm going to executive decision, and I vote that Titanium goes, also because there are 2 golems up there.
Yeah.
The other spellcaster, and as far as being buff, like, I think that your character...
I observe the hits very well. Not to mention, when I get hit, I don't have to do an accuracy thing of any kind. Like, a character gets hit no matter what by Hellish Rebuke. It's just a matter of how much damage they take.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm good with it. I'm just making sure that everything's that we're balancing it out.
You have night sight, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I was about to say, I hope that our 2 people who don't have night
Somebody
vision,
with dark vision is down there.
someone with dark vision is down there, even though the other people have goggles. Okay, so I'll go ahead. Rave will, toddle over to Titanium and be like, all right, let's go back up.
I will lead our blind babies through the night.
They're in your hands, Wisteria.
Oh, man.
They got goggles, they're fine.
And it doesn't need to be dark down here.
The
if we
goggles,
feel like
they
that's
do nothing.
advantageous it can be, but let's
Ray
hurry.
will ask Titanium if Titanium consents to being teleported.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it, dude.
Cool. Consent is sexy, kids. And we'll poof up there.
All right, so we're going to just jump back just so they can place themselves, and then so just so you know, the golems, they're basically blocking off the catwalk. So you'd either the basic places where you could land are right in front of a golem if you wanted to get between the golem and Everard, or behind Shinobi, or you could do any of these side areas. Those are the places you could be, but again, there's a golem blocking distance here, and there's a shadow demon right here.
Rave honestly would probably boop on the sides.
Okay.
Because I can attach.
I'm attached to where you are, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're gonna poof over there.
Dana,
Yep.
is it possible to place, even if they're just placeholders, those
That's,
enemies and
yep,
whatnot?
I'm working on
Yep.
it right now.
All right, so while you are doing that, let's go back to the caves. So the three of you are now alone in this cave. And while you were all discussing that, I'm going to say Aaron, who we're going to assume stood up, you notice that the water level is now like close to under your knee.
It's going out?
No, it was mid-calf.
Oh, it was mid-calf. Sorry, I thought it was waist. Okay.
No, you were sitting, so like.
Sure.
So it was mid-calf. Now it's like right under your knee.
Guys, you're gonna have to deal with my like water drowning claustrophobia if we don't get out of here right now.
Okay.
Um,
Straightforward way of going about it.
Let's
All right.
skedoodle.
where is it? We'll do. I'll put Marty on the map. So place yourselves in this cavern area where you would be.
So probably cool. That would make sense.
Is this whole entire area about that same
So this
right now?
circle. So I'm moving where you'd be just in general. So that circle is just to show you the tower and that you've gone down this extra bit. So you can just place yourself in the cavern.
Myself?
You can't?
No.
I think I did something, Dan.
Did you place his character?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Maybe have Marty do it and
Marty, place your character where you just were.
Yeah, I can move myself.
Cool. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
I got confused.
So, yes, these are the stalagmites. They're various like heights.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say the wider ones are taller and the little ones are smaller. And there's a slope, so these lines show like the floor is sloping up, and there is another. You can see the opening to another chamber at the top of that slope.
Okay.
I'd like to do a perception check to see if I see or hear anything in this room that we should be concerned about, which I'm guessing there is.
Has anybody looked up?
Oh, you know I'm looking up. You know I'm looking at the ceiling, Dan.
Usually you specify it, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
All right.
I'm looking up, but I'm also listening and looking around, but around everywhere in this room. Ceiling check. Here we go.
All right,
I'm
roll it.
not looking up because I'm dumb.
I see nothing.
Nope. You see nothing on the ceiling. You do hear that pretty rhythmic sloshing.
Makes me uncomfortable.
That's what you hear.
Me too. Are you guys ready to dash on out of here?
Yeah, against my better judgment.
I'm like
Think we're good?
clinging into these little stalagmites as I'm moving through them, and I'm
so-
moving through them.
Aaron, as you move past, you can see from this sort of chamber here that there's water sloshing in. Like, you can imagine, probably in time with waves.
Yeah. This is like Goonies, and I don't want it.
Okay.
Well, let's
Did
move
not
through.
know Aaron was that. Okay. Well,
Aaron's an anti-goonite, yeah.
Come on, Marty.
So-
I mean, in movie format, it's great.
Aaron, you're not going to be happy about the next bit. So there is also water.
It's Mama
trickling-
Fratelli? God damn it!
Aaron, there is also water trickling down these this slope.
The slope.
And it's definitely like, have you been in like a cavern or anything?
Sure.
And seen like how when water goes, it kind of like slopes, like the water has sort of eroded it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks like. It's very slippery. I will tell you, if you try to climb it with your bare hands and stuff, you will be at disadvantage.
I attempt to do it.
Okay.
Would climbing be just a strength check or
Strength or acrobatics, you pick.
is athletics? Well, athletics is the same as strength for me. 4.
Aaron, you kind of like slippery slip. Yes, Marty. I saw your hand.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
try.
I threw up a 4.
Oh, a 4. Okay.
I'm gonna try climb.
Sure. You, what did I make? I think you actually hit the DC. You, make it up to the, middle row here. So, yep. So you're about there. You're not quite at the top, but you've made it up a little bit.
Can I help any of them get up?
There are, if you want to try.
Maybe if you get somewhere really sturdy, you can like drop a rope down. That might help. But while she's in the process of her own climb, I don't have climbing gear, but can I use my like smith's tools to try to like whack tongs in and like whack a hammer in and try to like climb?
Yes, I will say that you are no longer at disadvantage. Let's get Marty. Do you want to give it a go?
I would love to. What the hell?
So you can
That's for later.
you can do acrobatics or athletics, whichever your heart desires.
Um,
All right, Marty, you slide down. Your leathers are just a little bit too slippy. However, Aaron, you make it up to where Wisteria is.
Hey.
All right, Wisteria, do you want to go again? See if you can get higher.
Rolling strength again.
So you thankfully don't slide further back, but you don't get any further than you are.
Okay.
Go ahead, Aaron, give it a go.
Okay.
You are still at the other place, and Marty, now the water is probably about the top of your thigh.
feet.
Oh.
Love it.
All right, Aaron, go or no, Marty, give it a go.
Okay. Sorry. I have to pull my sheet back up. I didn't realize it was going to go again right then. Can I still do acrobatics for this?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Good.
You make it up to where those two are.
Nice.
All right.
Welcome.
So, Nicole, give it a go. Hey, you made it to the top.
Oh. Okay.
I'm so shocked.
So lackluster. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I did it.
Dan, how do I get? Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Oh.
So, Aaron, you could give it a. Oh, you.
I did.
Oh no! And
Am I still using my tools? Is that a straight?
oh yeah. Oh, you did. You make it to the top. Right. I forgot.
I was so worried.
Sorry. All right, Marty, give it a go.
I can try to throw a rope down to him.
I was gonna
if
say,
you're
or
gonna
Aaron
allow
can
it.
throw a rope if you want.
No. Let's give it a shot. Look, I have a +6 in acrobatics, so let's give it a go.
Yep.
Hey!
Yeah. Marty
Lunge yourself.
Marty sees them get up there and he's like, I had a pretty bad showing, but you know what? I got this better. And you see, like, somehow, like, find the right grip on your boots on the rocks and just, like, casually walk up and you're like, hey, bud.
I'm picturing me like crawling on my stomach, like gripping onto these tools that I'm ruining by using them to climb. And then, like, by the time I finally get up, breathing heavily, Marty's like staring down at me, even though he was behind me like 6 seconds ago.
Yeah, going
to find my footing.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
Need a hand, friend?
Yes, please.
All right. So you find yourself in a very large cavern. And you can see that there are more stalagmites. There are some stalactites. And the water is back down to about mid-calf level here. So that you basically went over a little lip. And that's why it's like a little steady trickle instead of a sloshing. So you are again just back at that mid-calf. And I would like one of you to roll a d6.
Not all of us at once.
Marty rolled one earlier.
You do it then.
All right, Marty, roll a d6. Four. Let's see. All right, so you are seemingly by yourself down here. It's again, you just kind of hear like water sort of moving in a pretty like ebb and flow kind of way. And that's it for that. But we're going to jump back to your friends and we'll come back to you. All right. So I need you both to roll initiative, Margaret and Megan. That's not how you spell that word. Okay, so rave is... All right, so we're going to go... He summoned the demon. That was the last bit. So I'm going to say Rave and Ditame, you guys get a surprise round. Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna go first. I'm sorry, Rave. I don't see any reason that I would buff you. So I'm probably gonna be acting Yeah. Acting selfishly. I just gotta figure out which one I want to do. It's a concentration, so. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt onto... Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast it on the Shadow Demon since that's on your 6, Dan.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the... Oh, poop, I forgot to put that in my attack rolls. Okay, I'll just do it from the spell list.
Give me one sec.
Give me just a moment. Pull it up.
Yeah, I'm playing. So you have to make a
Ranged
You-
attack spell.
Yeah,
Thank
actually,
you.
I don't think I've done that yet, so give me a moment to look that up.
Going to be +3 plus whatever your spell casting ability is.
So it'd be so is it +3 on top of my charisma?
Yes, because it's
Great.
proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, that would be a +6 on my end. So, so just D20 +6.
Yep.
Great. Ha! We critted! We critted!
Nice.
You
Look at
you
you.
definitely hit.
So let's do 4d6 radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
Wait, let me put him on a different card.
I just glance over to Titanium and just give the knowing nod, like the appreciative thanks.
Shadow Demon.
Good roll too.
I mean, I see why you get why you love being a wizard, because having ranged attack spells fucking rules.
So
As I'm
that-
fully in melee. We've swapped positions here.
Okay. All right. So, now Rave, go right ahead with your surprise.
Don't you get extra? What was the normal d6? Was it 2d6 normal?
No,
Or
it's a,
is it always 4d6? So she should roll
I think
double.
I think she was factoring it in. Because it's normally 1d6, but I
Okay.
assume she casted it
No,
at
it says
a
on
higher
a hit, the
level.
target takes 4d6 damage.
oh yeah. So double it.
So it should be,
Roll it again.
Oh,
Roll 46 again.
yeah. This is a crit.
Damn, I thought it was just...
I was looking at the extra 1d6. thing
Yeah,
at the
me
bottom.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Nice hits.
Holy shit, that's a 1 and 3 crits!
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Math. The Shadow Demon is just like,
What?
he's not bloodied yet or anything like that, but he's definitely like
Holy hell!
the
Only
F.
my domain.
What are you doing?
And then next
This is
attack
not what I
against it
signed
has
for.
advantage.
I just realized that I was muted for that, but Aaron, you legit popped me on. Oh no, my domain.
Okay, so the Shadow Demon has taken considerable damage, and is nearly bloodied. Rave, it is your turn.
Cool. So Rave is going to scream slide whistle. And then is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
So it's gonna have to. They're gonna have to beat 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where are your numbers? There we go. Colleen, you know how to do these things. Here we go. He definitely did not save.
No, he did not.
No, I mean it's 1 plus numbers, but still. There's no numbers that would have made him not fail.
So what happens, Rave?
Oh, well, so, I mean, he's held. Could I stipulate really quickly? I'm sorry, I forgot, I need to hold Hypnotic Pattern for this, but can I retcon a little bit that I did Mantle of Inspiration before, so that way Titanium and Shinobi get 8 temporary hit points. Just as like that was before. You can say no, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I think this was a definitely like, surprise, haha.
Yeah.
So what?
So Hypnotic Pattern is a cone, and so that probably would have affected more than one person up there.
Right. So I'm looking at your.
Sorry, it's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube.
30-foot
and
cube.
So
each creature in the area sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay, and it's just if they see you?
No, it would be within the cube that I did.
If
right.
you see that pattern,
Yeah.
they have to make a wisdom
They have
saving.
to have normal sight. Oh.
Yeah. So I feel like even if you yelled slide whistle, Shinobi, I feel like since you're in the cube with not a lot of places to go.
Well, slide whistle is just to close your eyes.
Got it. But if he opens his eyes in this pattern cube,
It's an instantaneous spell, though.
The duration, like if somebody is affected by it, their affection, their being affected by it stays up for as long as she concentrates on it.
Yes,
but the pattern flashes and disappears.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then you're fine. And so he's just held stupefied?
Yep.
Okay. So then we will go to... And that's until something hits him, right?
Correct. Or, like, shakes him out of it.
Okay. All right, Shinobi, it is then your turn.
So,
did it not hit the golems or the shadow thing?
I don't...
Do they have eyes?
We can give... Okay.
Or what
I'm
kind of
looking at
do they have vision, basically? If they only have, like...
Also, I think golems have, like, they would roll with advantage, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not that I should be helping the DM.
No, conditioned. I'm looking at conditioned immunities of the Shadow Demon. I think the Shadow Demon would be affected, but the golems... they have advantage. And is the condition charmed?
Yeah.
They are immune.
Okay.
So the golems are not. Condition immunities. No. Okay. So he gets a +1. So this is for the Shadow Demon. So the Shadow Demon rolled 14.
Nope. Just barely. Yeah, it had to be a 15.
Okay. So the Shadow Demon is enraptured. That's weird. The golems, however, are not. All right, Shinobi, your turn.
Okay, so the two flanking me are currently hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I don't want to hit
and just so you know, the golems can go around the outside. They just can't go across the middle.
Yep. Let's do... I'm gonna cast Fire Shield on myself then.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make it a chill shield actually. So I have resistance to fire damage, and if anybody attacks me with melee, they take 2d8 cold damage.
Got it. Okie dokie. And then it is Titanium's turn.
How does where you measure the distance?
It's this little...
It's the fifth symbol down? No. Fourth symbol down.
Down.
It looks like a circle with the little ruler coming out of it, or a comb.
Okay, that's definitely within my movement. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna rush up to. Nope. I'm gonna need to switch back to select and move. Rush up to. Actually, no. Real quick, how worse for wear is the shadow demon looking?
The shadow demon is not quite bloodied.
Ooh.
Just a heads up, when you attack it, my hypnotic pattern will end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about it as being like an immediate threat to Dan, so I think I would go straight away to rush the stone golem. Because also it's in the way of me getting to Mr. McCreepy Goob. So let's go. I'm gonna rush up to this to the stone golem, and I'm just gonna do a big old great axe whack with it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Let me look up something because I have a bunch of potions, and I need to make sure I have the stats right.
Oh yeah, I have potions too. Shit.
I'm so glad that we had this conversation.
I should have used that on the last round. Whoops.
That's okay. You can use it on this next round.
Yeah.
Inspired by me.
And also, if you got any ranged healing, feel free to throw it my way.
Excuse me?
I said if you've got any ranged healing, feel free to throw it my way too.
I do not have ranged healing.
Oh,
I can
your touch. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm entirely touched. That's part of why I'm like, get the stone golem out of the way. Some part of me just wants to try wrestling with it and then like grapple it to below, but I don't know how that would work, and I also want to use this particular spell. I'm going to use my potion of giant strength.
Okay.
But I don't remember. I either neglected to write down what toenail it's from, so I don't remember if it's a hill giant, a frost giant, or a fire giant.
Hill. It was a hill giant.
Hill giant? Okay, so my strength is now 21.
Okay.
So the way it goes is that I run towards it, and I'm like doing the like in my mouth, grabbing the cork with my teeth and uncork, and then glug it down as I run up to the stone giant.
The glugging is your action.
Damn. Okay, that's fine. I'll run up to the stone giant. At the very least, I'm in the way. So.
Okay, so you still have a bonus action, but the
so
potion.
What can I do for my bonus action?
Look at the pippy girl.
I think actually one of the better things I can do with my bonus action, because this is one of the ranged things I can do, Dan, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on you.
Okay.
So you get +2 AC.
Sounds good.
Alright. And it is now the demon's turn, and on their turn they can try and shake it off, correct?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
No? No. Alrighty.
Looking at it, that's a no.
Yeah, once if it's failed, it's
Yeah.
it's until the spell ends, or it takes damage.
Gotcha.
It's either damage or somebody shakes it out of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Concentrating. I can still move, and I can still cast other spells as long as they're not concentration spells, though.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I forgot
All
to use
right.
my air elemental, too.
So that's
What was
then
that?
Everard.
I forgot to use my air elemental. His turn's right after my turn, and I forgot to do anything with him. That's
I
fine.
forgot to use mantle. After I cast it. For some reason, I thought I couldn't do concentration spell and mantle of inspiration in the same turn.
You should be able to.
I was silly.
Hey.
I could have
That's
done that.
We got time.
All right. It skips Everard then, and now it is the golem's turn. So it is going. First golem is going to go after Titanium, and it is going to slam you with. Oh, that's fun. All right.
Disagrees.
Let's do this. The one that is in front of Titanium is going to slam Pippi, and this is not great. Okay, is going to slam its fist in your face. Oh, that's not gonna hit. It's a 13. And it's gonna try it with its other fist. Jesus, and that's a 16. So he didn't hit at all. Now this other golem is going to... Yeah, let's do that. This other golem is going to look at you, Rave, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 17.
Mm.
I was
Someone's
muted. I
very
said
grumpy
damn.
about how long this session is going.
Huh? Yeah, I know. All right, so Rave, you are slowed. You can't use reactions. Your speed is halved. You can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, you can either take an action or a bonus action in one turn, but not both. And the effect lasts for 1 minute. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to end the effect.
Okay.
So yeah, that's on you now. And that is the... Oh, it's your turn. And then I think we might call it for the night.
You said it's my turn?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh. I'm so used to turns taking longer. Everybody in the party.
Well, it just so happens that you're just literally next on the initiative order.
No, that works. That works. Let me... Rave is going to move. Let's see. I had... What was my speed? 30?
Yeah,
Oh, 30.
Yep, 30.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving closer to Titanium over where she is. And as a bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Mantle of Inspiration. So Shinobi, Titanium, and can I give it to the air elemental too?
It counts as a friendly creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Everybody
can it
gets
see?
8 temporary hit points.
Can it see you?
Does it have
they
to
can.
be seen?
It's
No?
creatures that can
it
see
is.
Rave.
So I can choose a number of creatures I can see and who can see me.
Yep.
Within 60.
But
Yeah,
but
it's
I
got-
think they
it's got
can
dark
because
vision. It's
I
got
think
vision
I'll-
and dark vision.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
That's it. Yep, that's fine. I need
It's HP.
one sec. Going to make sure that I mark that this is where we are stopping in this fight. So
Hey guys. Hey guys, guess what my HP is?
Is it
69.
It is. The temporary.
all right, so I've written
Got
that.
it.
I need... Oh my gosh, Colleen, what are you doing? I need to do this, and then I need to click this button, and then I need to search, and then I need...
Ow, stop it.
I need... Okay. Aaron, roll a d6.
Sure. Three.
All right, so we're going to do. All right, we're gonna flip over a map just so I can make a mental or an actual note. So we're gonna flip back to the caves. For a hot minute. So we will be that little chamber there. All right. Cool. So next week, I believe we will get to the thrilling conclusion of this adventure.
Hells yeah.
I one way or another you'll find each other again. Hopefully no one will die in the meantime. Not that they can die.
Oh yeah, do the viewers know that part? I don't know that you've addressed that on stream.
I don't think we have mentioned it on stream.
We haven't really been in a situation where it's come up.
Yeah. They can't die, but they will take serious harm.
Yeah, we can be dismembered or something, but not die.
They could lose an eye and have an eye patch. Like that's fully acceptable. But they cannot die as they are.
We have plot armor.
Yeah, you have plot armor.
We're not. None of us are expendable.
Yeah, they have plot armor. So we will pick up next time with the fight and then the flight. And we'll see what happens. And then maybe after next weekend, Aaron might run a little one shot because I will be on vacation. And then I think Marty's on vacation.
Yep.
So we will figure that out next week and tell you what we will have in the meantime. And
hopefully we can wrap up this session.
Oh, I am making sure we're wrapping this up next week.
Actually, that is how Colleen will kill us all off. She will go, oh shit, it's almost 10 o'clock at night on, what are we looking at? July 1st. I'm murdering all of you so I can take my vacation.
Well, I mean, like, I was going to do a thing, and then I don't think I'm going to do the thing. But then there's other things I can do. Anywho, we'll see you all next week.
We'll find out.
All right, folks. Everybody have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, folks.